What is this place?
Look! Over there! Looks like there's no backing out now.
Ah, the old roaring beast welcome, eh? No class.
Look sharp, everyone! This one's
Rolling out the red carpet?
Yeah, some hospitality.
Can we all concentrate on fighting this thing?
No escape!
Elusive
Dragon
deity!
swarm!
Rotating pile driver! Resonate with the
Exploit the enemy's weakness.
by me!
Annihilate! This one's mine!
Ungrateful.
Bloody holiday!
I'll heal you all!
Here I come! Dragon swarm!
Tempest!
I owe you one.
Searing flame! I'm out of air back into the fray! Here goes! Go get it!
Begin!
Annihilation! Raise up! Hear me! Flame of
I
fury!
can carve through armor!
Burning strike!
On your
Fire
knees!
attack! Course in this flame!
Dragon swarm! It's on!
Sharpness! Radiant spear!
Being
Dragon
interrupted.
swarm!
Annihilation! Radiant
The enemy wields arcs too.
We'll soon see about that!
You're mine! Eat this!
Wind astral energy!
Take this! Dragon swarm! It's wide open!
It won't escape me.
Explosive ring!
I'm in your debt.
Sword ring alpha!
Take
this!
I'll blind you with a dust! By the power of water!
Take this!
Here I come! Annihilation!
Soaring
Flame! Burning!
You're mine!
Spear!
Dragon swarm!
Sharpness! Freeze Lancer! Raging
Take it!
I never miss! Feel!
Take this!
Elusive deity!
There!
Can you take
Into
it?
the shadows!
Here I come!
Yeah!
Dragon swarm!
On your Raging cascade! Watch and feel!
Air pressure!
More for the lightning!
You're mine! Dragon
Here we go!
swarm!
Sharpness! I'm only getting radiant spear!
You're ready! Look sharp! Lightning tiger blade!
Dyer's attacked and courses
You're finished! This one's all mine! Take this!
There's something in the tower!
Hey! You didn't ask for a replacement!
Dragon swarm!
Try
harder! Not a chance!
Natural defenses are fading. I'm a sitting duck!
Retreat from this battle.
Retreat? I would never! Deny!
This one keeps charging us!
That's what my shield's for. Get behind me.
Got it!
Imbue
Leave it to you! Further!
This blade!
There! Here I come! No escape! My turn! Here I come!
Dyer's attacked and
from
courses
beyond.
blade!
This is some punishment.
Stay away from my friend! Try harder!
More
Here I
help!
come! Strike!
I'll bring you back
Dragon
from death
swarm!
to the doctor orders! Resuscitation! Wind astral energy!
My downfall.
You're mine!
Healing circle!
Dragon swarm!
I'll bring you back from death to this! Resuscitation!
Dragon swarm!
Ready to go!
Not today!
Primed and ready!
I owe you one!
Annihilation!
Double demon fang! Dragon swarm! Be still!
Where are you going?
I'll burn it all! Ah! Flaming pillar! Fire!
Ready to go! Dyer's attacked and courses its blade!
You pay!
First aid!
Take this! I can carve through armor!
Everlasting shock.
Far enough!
Lightning horn! Ready!
Heal! You're mine!
Sharpness!
I'm in
Ready!
your
Look here!
Can't move!
Another incantation ruined.
Take this! I'm not done!
First aid!
Thanks! Soaring blast!
Sharpness!
beyond. Imbue this...
Ready to go!
With love!
No escape!
I've still got some fight left in me.
Benediction light.
Radiant
Take this!
Blast!
Now, while it's reeling!
Take it down!
Explosive ring!
Annihilation! Display! Mega
Sword
Ray!
Rain Alpha!
Semi-Aqua!
It's go time!
Just what the doctor ordered in Depths Abyss!
The flame inside me
Wind
yearns
astral
to be let
energy!
free!
Photon flux!
Ready to go! I'm not
We
done!
Far enough! Sunlight!
For the wicked. Reflect on that.
Strike!
one's
Double
mine.
demon bang!
I'm ready!
This ends now!
Consider yourself finished!
Here's a healing art! Better!
That's one of them taken care of.
Should make things easier at least.
Illuminate the sun! Magic is in! Holy Land! A new lease on life!
Deity! Soaring blood!
Free Planter!
Prepare to...
Wait! Something's happening!
They fused together?
Fires the first aid!
Ready your death.
And became worse by the looks of it.
Is this its true form?
I'm all wrapped up!
Here I...
Annihilation!
Can't get out of
You're
this!
finished!
Mega Ray!
This is some punishment.
Now! No! Can't end here!
I can handle it.
No rest for the wicked.
I'll smash you!
Healing circle!
Far
up!
Come on! It's on! Try this!
What? Benediction light.
Healing circle!
Burn!
Ready to go! Fire!
You're mine!
Ready your death.
Dragon Swarm! Sword Rain Alpha! Take it! No escape! Try harder! Not a chance!
Bathed in blood.
Take this! No escape! Dragon Swarm!
I never miss!
Ready your death.
I can carve through armor!
Try this!
Benediction light.
Explosive ring!
Fire's a passion! Mega Ray!
You're mine! Sword Rain Alpha!
Ready to kill! Illuminate the sun!
Light.
Come forth!
Take this!
Holy Glimmer!
No escape!
Holy Land! Radiant Spear! Fire's a passion! Course
It's on!
It's weakened!
You picked the wrong pitch and now! You're mine!
Mega Ray! By the power of war! Display!
Double demon bang! Sword Rain Alpha! Try this!
Reload!
Brendan,
Take this!
Course in display! Back into the fray!
it's over!
Annihilation!
Shattering
Not
Adrian!
fury!
Attack us! Elusive deity!
Burning!
Try this!
Explosive armor won't save you!
Sharpness!
No dodge to break this. What?
Radiant Spear!
You're mine!
Great Spear!
Can't get... Here!
Forgive me.
Free
my-
I owe you one!
Let the marksman handle this! I never miss!
Here I come! You're finished!
Look here!
I'll blind you in the sun!
Fire's a passion!
Leave the chargers to me. Denied.
Healing circle! Arch shield!
Dragon Swarm!
Back into the fray! Mega Ray!
On your...
Sharpness!
Here I come!
Here's a healing art!
Double demon!
Radiant Ray!
Radiant Pierce! Mega Ray!
It's time to finish this.
Die! Consuming wildfire! Hear me! Flame of Fire's a passion!
Take this!
Not on my watch! Glacial
Elusive
Spear!
deity!
Here's all
Double
yours!
demon!
Armor won't save you! Take
Dance
this!
in the wind! In here!
Here I come!
I'll be
Dragon Swarm!
Glacial Spear! Here's the
Double
evil!
demon bang!
Fire Blend!
Double demon bang! Sword Rain Alpha!
Hear me! Flame of Fury! Burning!
Double demon
Glacial
bang!
Spear! Here's the evil! Free
Bathed in
Blaster!
blood. Rending you apart! Bloody
Let me help!
On your...
I owe you one!
Chinese annihilation!
Ready to go!
Sword Rain Alpha!
Hear me! Flame
You've used too much.
If it's in the sky, it's mine!
Mega Ray!
No escape!
Holy Glimmer! Healing Holy Limb!
You're mine! Burn in hell!
Radiant Pierce!
Dragon Swarm!
Far enough!
Hitting pile cut!
No further!
Double Demon Fang!
I'm out of ammo!
I can carve through
A
armor!
new lease on life! I never miss!
Catapult!
You're finished! Dragon Swarm!
Elusive deity!
Annihilation!
Begin!
Take it! Gravitas Spear!
We've got him on the run!
Don't get cocky!
Right. Still anyone's fight.
Here goes!
Elusive deity!
Raging Storm!
Pistol!
Reload!
Dragon Swarm! Ignite!
Dance on the wind!
Searing Flame!
Dragon
Reload!
Swarm!
Blood! Searing Flame!
Anything in armor is all mine! Elusive deity!
Sword Rain Alpha!
Hitting
Try
pile
this!
cut!
Lightning!
Blending Blast!
Radiant
Armor
Blast!
won't save you!
You're mine!
Hear me!
Everything goes Nothing gets by me!
Double Demon Fang!
Here's the evil!
Ripping you apart!
Air!
Bloody howling! Prepare to be
Freeze Lancer! Photon Blast!
in a bind!
Lightning converting!
You take it easy!
You're mine!
Elusive deity!
Dragon Swarm!
Soaring blast!
Take this! The flame inside me yearns to be let free!
And I never miss!
Blending Blast! Double Demon Fang!
Enemies immobilized!
It's over! You picked the wrong... It's go! Kisara! Commander of Heaven!
Phoenix Cyclone!
We did it! Everyone hanging in there?
Just about. Though if we have to waste our energy on many more like that, I don't fancy our chances against Volron. We gotta try to conserve.
That sound again.
He must be worried we'll have a change of heart. He's certainly pulling out all the stops.
Alphen, I know it's hard, but we have to stay focused on moving forward.
I know.
Are you doing okay, Shion?
Oh, yeah. Thanks.
We don't know what else Volron's got up his sleeve. Be careful, all right?
I'll go check and see if the coast is clear.
What is it?
Oh, it's nothing. Just wondering what that was all about.
Huh?
It's just, you don't think Shion is acting kinda weird around Alphen, do you?
Like standoffish weird? Isn't she always like that?
No, not that. I mean, since we rescued her.
Then I guess. Maybe it's the identical ancestor thing.
Maybe. I guess that could be it.
You sure you're not reading into it? What? What'd I say?
Nothing. Just forget it.
I can never win with you. You know that?
I wonder if we're getting any closer to finding Volron.
I sure hope.
Fight him. And when we do, there'll be hell to pay.
Hey, Kisara. Have you noticed how Shion...
Seems to be grappling with something all by herself?
Yeah. She's been acting differently around us ever since we rescued her. The same towards Alphen, too. Now that Alphen's regained his memories and his sense of pain, maybe she's become more self-conscious that she still has her thorns. In which case, it makes sense that she'd be feeling out of sorts. But I can't help but think there's something else, too.
You're wondering if there's anything you can do to help her.
Xian said something to me once. Something that helped me move forward. So I'd like to return the favor and do that for her, too. The only problem is, even if I did have the chance to talk to her, I don't know what I could say that would help.
Xian's dealing with a lot right now. Maybe more than she can handle. Trying to unravel the threads of her own worries, that's challenge enough itself. Not to mention that trying to wade in blindly would probably end up making things even worse than they already are.
But how do we help her then?
For the time being, I think all we can do is be patient and keep an eye on her. That way, when she's finally ready to let us in, we'll be right there to lend her a shoulder.
I hope you're right.
So if Volron is the Lord of the Water Realm, then it's probably safe to say he has some water abilities tucked up his sleeve.
He and Alphen couldn't be any more different. It's like they were practically born to be rivals.
Looking back on it, in both of our previous encounters, he's only ever fought us with his sword. We haven't seen what else he's capable of.
And yet, even with only his blade, he still managed to overwhelm us. He's a force to be reckoned with. That much is certain.
Yeah, that guy is seriously bad news.
It'll be okay, Hootle. We'll get through this.
Xian?
It's nothing. Let's keep moving.
This area's the grandest looking of the lot, and not a single soldier in sight.
So probably the place. This is it, everyone. We can't let Volron treat people's lives like toys any longer. We need to put an end to his tyranny here and now. Everyone ready?
Ready.
We've come this far.
Without question.
I'm nervous, but I know what needs to be done.
We've come for you, Volron! Did you really come all this way, just so I could take you back over his dead body?
Bastard!
Dismiss them?
He must not think he needs them to defeat us.
Why have you been coming after me? Isn't it your ambition to become the winner of the crown contest? My ambition, you say? I have no ambitions. Since the beginning, everything was mine to control. Everything, including your life. I'm happy to see you. What the hell's that supposed to mean? A lonely, watery grave is all the burial you shall ever deserve. And yet, it wasn't without regret that I watched you sink beneath those waves. Now, I get to savor carving the life from your body myself. So all this, kidnapping S.H.I.E.L.D., sacrificing those people, it was all just for your own sick satisfaction? To help pass the time? I would not expect you to understand the tedium that absolute power lays upon you. I've had it with your mad ramblings. I'm here to take you down, Volron, and free those you've enslaved! Very well. I shall look forward to fashioning my throne from the remains of your existence. Today, and I shall bask in your final desperate pleas. Well, I look forward to disappointing you. You're mine! Enjoy.
Into the shadows!
Here I come!
I never miss! Justice!
Here I come! Dragon Swarm!
Lightning!
Try this!
Can't get out of this!
I'm out of ammo!
The flame inside me yearns to be let free!
Tunnel! Healing circle! I'm out of flame!
Try harder! Not a chance!
Rotating pile driver!
Strike! Dragon Swarm! Not today!
Engulf you!
Take this! Double Demon Fang! How about Sword Alpha? Try this!
Annihilation! Watch!
Rending!
I can carve through armor!
Double Demon Fang!
Take this!
Lightning orb! Here's evil!
Take this!
On your
Field!
Enjoy!
Healing circle!
This is over.
resonate with the
Here I
earth!
come! Dragon Swarm! Try this!
Hey, Jet won't stay still! You can draw his attention. I'll pin him down.
I owe you one.
Fire's attack by the
Now! Did we get him?
He's open!
Here goes!
Let's go!
Dragon Swarm!
Ready and ready! Pile driver!
Gravitas
I'll
field!
smash you!
Explosive Ring!
Take this!
Mega ray! Lightning
Sword Ring
raging
Alpha! An astral bite?
That's my cue!
I'm ready! Shut him down! In an instant! Impact Block! Is that it?
Thank you!
Burn!
What's he planning?
Leave the ensnaring to me.
This looks bad! We gotta stop him! Fire's attack! Display!
Entertain too much! Once for all, I owe you.
Illuminate the dark!
I'll thank you.
Now, are you ready to entertain me? Don't disappoint me by dying just yet. Eyes on the ground! Here it comes!
Damn it! Don't take your attention off him either!
That's far enough. Entertain me. Stay away from my friend! Now!
Where are you going?
No escape!
Now you see what I can do!
I'll be saving you! Here's a healing arc! I can do this all day! Radiant Shock!
Can't get out of this!
Dragon Swarm!
Resonate with the earth!
Try this!
Stalagmite!
Here I come!
Ripping you apart!
Lightning! Just hear me!
You picked the wrong fight!
Burning!
Here I come!
Glacial Spear!
Sword Ring Alpha! Try this!
Display!
Rending Block!
Here, let me
Benediction light. There, just like that.
Armor is all mine! Rotating pile driver!
That's far enough.
Here I go!
Entertain. This is over.
You're mine! Double Demon Fang! Coming through! Ha! Now! Scarlet Inferno!
Fires of passion courses its blade!
Now this is enjoyable.
Any more of this and I'll burn out!
Don't suffer in
Dragon
silence.
Swarm!
Glacial Spear! Eat dirt!
That's far enough.
Where are you going?
Entertain.
Can't get out of this!
Here, let me help!
What's wrong?
Here I come! Dragon Swarm!
Flame of Fury!
Double Demon Fang!
Glacial Spear! Pierce evil!
Bloody howling!
Take that.
Gale Force!
Now, are you ready to entertain me? Don't disappoint me by dying just yet.
I'll be saving you!
Die. Enjoy. Here. Take this.
You picked the wrong...
Supernova!
This should do
Take
it!
this.
Dance on the wind!
Take
Raging
one!
Storm!
Here.
I can carve through!
Searing Raging Reload!
Dragon Swarm!
Radiant Light! Here!
Seismic meltdown!
Denied! Go! Tempest Whirl! Laser Ray!
Benediction light.
Listen!
I couldn't make it into...
Here! Fire to the blade! Horses is blade!
Freeze.
Justice!
You're mine!
Take this.
There!
Enjoy.
Fire to terror! Burning strike! I never miss!
Here.
Astral Energy!
Say no more! Got him! It's all over. Vol Run. Now put an end to that death procession you're holding outside. Right now! You think this is over? What? Who do you think you are?
No, that's... How can this be? If Alpin's the Sovereign, how is it possible that Boron has that crest as well?
And if Boron's the Sovereign, then what was the point of the crown contest?
After everything we've witnessed, it would seem the whole thing is a ruse.
hell are you? How sweet your ignorance must be. You resent us being the only sovereign. That's why you're after me, isn't it? There is that, I'll admit. But your grandest sin was unveiling your strength. Sin? You use people as playthings. What right have you to speak of sin? Sin is for the weak. The powerful care only for domination. We never asked you to rule. No one did. What do I care of your want? You are but a mote of dust in the light.
Alphen!
I'm through taking orders from tyrants. I will show you true power.
Annihilation!
This should do it.
Lightning orb! I'm sorry. This one's mine.
Stay away from my friend. Unleash lightning. Burn in hell. Tempting. Double demon blast.
Here.
Sword rain alpha.
Radiant here!
Rending flash.
Better! Radiant
It's in your hands
Out of
now.
ammo, back into
You're
my
mine.
I never miss! Radiant
Dragon
sword!
form. I shall erase
Annihilation! Lightning!
Explosive rain. Destroy you.
Lightning! Lightning cascade! Glacial field! Here's evil! I'll be saving this
Take
one!
this.
Red Lancer!
Unleash lightning. No. Can't end. Here.
Lightning orb! More where that came from!
Here it comes. God.
Magic is
Here I
out!
come.
In here! I need
Unleash
everyone!
lightning. Is this what real pain feels like? There.
Glacial
Here I
field!
come.
Here's evil! I'm
Here I come.
sorry!
You'll pay for that. Can't move. There.
Bang! Reload! There! Go! You're mine! By the power of water! Annihilation! Far enough! Mega Ray! By the power of
No
water!
escape. Unleash lightning.
Flame of fury! Burning
Dragon
strike!
form!
Let the marksman handle
Try
this!
this.
This one's mine!
Can't move. This should do it.
Steering flame!
I should
Reload!
erase everything.
There! Go! You're mine! Lightning! Downfall! I'm out of ammo!
Unleash lightning. First strike.
Annihilation!
I'll run you through.
Radiant
I
spear!
will show you true power.
Mega Ray! I'm all
Hey,
set!
you're
Hurricane strike!
You're mine.
Look
Dragon
sharp!
form.
Hurricane strike!
Unleash lightning. Try harder. Not a
On
chance.
guard!
Double
Radiant
demon
here!
bang. Sword rain.
Annihilation! This one's mine! Leave your ammo me!
Before me.
I can carve through
This
all
one's
of it.
mine! Far enough!
I'm not done. Impudent.
Annihilation!
Demon bang.
Mega Ray! Going in!
It's
Annihilation!
on.
Hurricane strike!
Ignite.
Going in!
You're mine.
Annihilation! This one's mine!
Unleash lightning.
Glacial spear! Come on! Here! Hold on!
All
Where
shall
are you
bow
going?
before me. Here I come.
Not in your dreams!
Watch this!
Mighty last worth a shot! Flame of
Try this.
fury! Eagle of burning
Explosive
strike!
ray.
Glacial spear! Here goes! Take this! There!
Wretched one.
Alphen!
No.
Everyone together! I'll shoot him down!
Dragon form.
Hurricane! Radiant blood! Go
Explosive
in!
ray.
Take this!
Steering
Sword
forward!
rain alpha.
I'm out of ammo! Back into the
Dragon
fire!
flash.
Pieces!
Look sharp. Lightning tiger blade. Know your place.
Finish you here and now!
Dragon form.
Now you see what I can do!
Hurricane strike!
Kneel before your sovereign.
This one's mine!
Explosive ray.
Hurricane! Look sharp! Gemini Alpha! Ready! On guard!
Your life will end here. Dragon form.
Lunar Horn!
He's about to attack! Damn it! We need to stop him!
Burn it up.
Throw away!
Here I am, true sovereign. All others shall be vanished.
On guard!
Take
Tear
this.
you apart!
Sword rain alpha.
Look
this it?
No! Don't leave me all alone here.
This should do it.
Could this be the true power of a sovereign?
What is this?
If it's in the sky, it's mine!
Explosive ring!
Where are you going? Hurricane Flight!
Can't get out of this!
Dragon Shell!
Sword Rain Alpha!
Glacial
Try
Spear!
this!
Pierce the ears of the
Blending Flash!
Freeze Laser!
Die already! Here I come!
Radiant Blood!
Dragon Swarm! Try
Searing
this!
Flame! Reload!
Smash you!
Explosive ring!
I'm out of ammo! What? On guard!
It's over!
Blazing
Double
Flame!
Demon Fang! Sword Rain Alpha! Try this!
Bruised all
Looking
over.
good!
Did you even notice? Here
Guess I got
goes!
carried away.
I'm not always going to be around to heal you, you know.
I'm not done yet!
I'm only good at watching.
Too fast!
Stand back! I'll trip it up.
Hurricane Flight!
Whirlwind Snap!
Take this!
I shall be the ruler of all things!
Secure it now! Whirlwind Snap!
Radiant
Unleash
Pierce!
the heavens! Sword Rain Alpha! Ignite! Dragon Swarm!
Glacial Spear! Hurricane Flight!
Explosive ring!
Freeze Lancer! This one's mine!
Strike!
This one's mine! Downfall! Lightning! Hurricane Flight!
Nicole!
My turn!
Annihilation!
I
Radiant
can't move!
This one's mine!
This should do it!
Radiant
Here I come!
Searing Flame!
Try this! Explosive ring!
You require a hand.
Downfall!
Die already! Now! Dragon Swarm!
House this!
Try this!
Mega Ray!
Kneel before
ring!
your sovereign!
By the power of water!
You're mine!
Mega Ray! Watch and weep!
Your life will end here! Dragon Swarm! Try
Mega
this!
Ray!
Explosive ring! Run!
This ends now!
Consider yourself finished! sir.
There. We finally collected all of the Master Cores. So what do we do now?
It is said that bringing all the Master Cores together in one place should form the Renis Alma.
So, now we put Shion's with the rest.
With that, we can finally free her of her thorns.
Shion.
What's going on? Are we missing something?
We can't be. So why isn't it?
Alphen! Behind you!
Shion, are you the maiden?
What is this? Why is this happening?
What the? The Master Cores!
Is that darkness? A Dark Master Core?
Renis Alma!
The Renis Alma. It's here.
What's going on? The Renis Alma's only supposed to consist of the 5 Danon elements.
What do you think you're doing?
She disappeared?
What in the world just happened?
Is it over?
No. It's only just begun.
誓ったまま時は過ぎ痛む心に気がつかずに僕は一人になった記憶の中でずっと二人は生きてゆける君の声が今も胸に響くよそれは愛がさまよう限り君は少し泣いたあの時見えなかった
A month has passed. For the time being, we decided to stay put in Ganeth Harros. Even with their lord toppled, we had a long way to go before the people of Pelegion would be liberated in their hearts and minds. Lenegus hung ominously over our heads. We knew we'd need to deal with it sooner or later. We still had so many questions. The two sovereigns, the Red Woman and the Renis Alma. The present and the past of 300 years ago. Not to mention what happened to Volron's body after his defeat. Still, we were determined to keep fighting. I had my hands full taking care of everything. But in some ways I was kind of grateful to be so busy.
Are you all right? You looked like you were spacing out there.
Yeah, I'm fine. Sorry. You need something?
It's about that citizen's petition. I was coming to talk to you about it. If I'm being honest, I think the problems of this realm's Danans hit close to home for me.
Oh?
You saw how things were in Menancia. We might have put way too much faith in Dohalim, but at least we could still think independently. The people of this realm weren't even afforded that much basic dignity. I don't know what kind of future the people here are going to ultimately choose. But whatever it is they decide, I want to help do my part so they can make that decision of their own free will.
You mean like how the Danans and Renans of Menancia chose to remain committed to coexistence? It'd be nice if this was a step towards that dream.
That's another issue altogether.
I guess we can only focus on what we can do right now and take it from there.
I'm going to go on ahead. Would you mind talking to Shion for me? Once you're ready, we'll meet up at the castle entrance like usual. We can talk more there.
Right. Got it. Shion's been hanging out in the observatory a lot lately. Let's see if she's up there. Sounds like it. Kisara wants us all to meet at the castle entrance. Taking in the view again?
Yeah. Looking at the scenery helps take my mind off things.
Like what?
Being a maiden. Whether I really am a descendant of Naori. Those kinds of things.
So, at me?
For what?
I destroyed the Renaissance. Right as you were about to get rid of your thorns forever.
Why did you destroy it?
When I saw it appear in front of me, it reminded me of what happened back on Lenegus. And the rest was... it was all just a blur. I'm sorry.
It must have been a pretty terrible memory. Besides, we don't know that the Renis Alma actually was destroyed. For all we know, it might have disappeared with that red woman.
If so, then why are
Don't. It's okay. You brought me back. You got me away from Volron. That's enough for now. Let's get going. We shouldn't keep everyone waiting.
Kisara said she wanted everyone to meet at the castle entrance. Hey, Shion.
Don't!
Okay.
I'm sorry. But if you come any closer, you'll only end up getting hurt.
Because of your thorns, you mean? Trust me, I've endured...
No, that's not it. You don't understand, Never mind. Sorry, just forget I said anything, okay?
If it isn't your thorns, does that mean there's something else?
It's just... It's nothing, really, okay? So you can stop asking me.
Okay. In that case, I'll see you up ahead, okay? Guess I misread the landing.
Oh, it's you two. I suppose that makes me the last one, then.
We better get a move on or else we'll never hear the end of it from Kisara.
Right you are. A month has passed since we vanquished Volron. I would have thought that the Renans on Lenegis would have made their move by now. Yet they still remain as silent as ever. We have no idea what happened to Volron's body, nor its whereabouts. The Red Woman also has yet to reappear, for that matter. And contrary to what I had heard, when the Renis Alma formed, not 5, but 6 elements were present, with darkness constituting the 6th and final Master Core. Were either of you aware of this?
You mean about the Renis Alma? Of course not.
Same. I had no idea a Darkness Master Core even existed.
What about Shion's maiden powers?
No. That was the first I learned about that, too. Or anything about having that power.
Me too. I remember thinking the same thing.
What could it all mean, I wonder? There are so many questions with too few answers, particularly when it comes to that Red Woman and her abilities.
Were it any other ability that used astral energy, I'd say it was an astral art. But hers was different.
Speaking of astral energy, we also mustn't forget that while the other Master Cores disappeared when forming the Renis Alma, for some reason the Fire Master Core remained. It may well have been the work of your maidenly powers. Alphen, are you still able to wield the blazing sword as before?
For now, at least. That Renis Alma sucked most of the energy out of the Fire Master Core, but it still has enough for me to use the sword.
And the sword is safe inside of me for the time being.
Good. At least that's one thing we needn't concern ourselves over.
You can say that again. We have more than enough to deal with as it is. Let's go.
Hey, wait up!
I heard we are all to meet at the castle entrance.
This is Ganya, who has a problem he needs help with. I was just about to ask him what that problem is.
All right, then. Well, tell us what's on your mind, Ganya.
I'm hungry.
You're hungry? Where are your rations? Did you not get yours?
I did.
Are they not enough?
No, I have enough.
Then what's the problem?
Alphen, you have to remember, these people aren't used to responding so quickly. Be slow and gentle with him.
Oh, right. I forgot. Sorry about that. So you have your rations, and it's enough food, but there's still something wrong with them. What is it exactly?
I'm hungry.
Yeah, I got that part.
Do your rations taste bad?
I don't know.
What's that supposed to mean?
I haven't eaten them, so I don't know how they taste.
Wait, if you're not eating them, then what are you doing with them?
Bringing them into the castle.
What? Why? Wait, back up. Are others doing this? Who told you to bring your rations in?
Everyone in my group is doing it. I don't know who told us to do it. They only said to bring the rations into the castle.
I'm guessing none of us told them to do it, or else we'd know, right?
I was afraid that something like this might happen. The people in this capital are slowly regaining their own wills, but not everybody is getting them back at the same rate.
Are you saying someone who got their will back sooner might be taking rations from other people? If so, that's a serious problem.
Definitely. This is something we can't ignore. We need to investigate the castle.
It seems like the people here still tend to blindly follow any orders they're given.
It's a reflex that was quite literally beaten into them. Undoing it will take some time.
Hey, remind me, just what exactly are we all doing here?
What do you mean? We're helping people, aren't we?
Could have fooled me. Lately it feels like everything we're doing ends up half-baked. We liberated the people of Pelegion, but their hearts and minds are no less under the yoke than the day we found them. As for Volron's cronies, we have no idea where they scampered off to.
You think I don't already know all that? We're doing everything we can, aren't we? We didn't choose to get stuck here. Sometimes you have to play the hand you're dealt. Besides, you've seen all the same things I have. You know as well as I do that deposing the lords alone won't solve all the world's problems.
Rinwell's right. We've gotten this far, haven't we? We can't just leave things unfinished now.
I guess? I mean, I didn't think we'd be singing around the campfire as soon as the wall came down, but still.
The fight isn't over just yet. At least not while Lenegis remains a threat.
I'm just sick of all this waiting. If they're gonna invade, why don't they get a move on already?
Stop that! Don't you think we've got enough problems as it is without you tempting fate? Spot something?
Oh, no. Just wondering if I could see any armored guards.
Armored guards? You mean Volron's soldiers?
The moment we defeated their lord, all those guys bolted out of there. And not just out of the castle either. The city, too. For better or worse, it was the guards who looked after the city's Danins. Without them, making Pelegion half-habitable again has been one big headache.
It's not like they were on their last legs. They could have chosen to stay and fight, but instead they ran away and disappeared without a trace.
But without a lord to follow, they can't have any place to go. Unless... You don't think they went to Lenegis, do you?
It's not completely out of the question. Though I'd say it's more likely they're biding their time somewhere, just waiting for the perfect moment to strike back at us.
The people here in Pelegion are nowhere near ready to defend themselves. Great. Another headache to worry about. Is it just me, or was today's dinner a little low on salt?
I felt that it was seasoned perfectly, so as to bring out the flavor of the ingredients.
Last taste buds are still like a kid's, so if his food isn't rich enough, I bet he doesn't feel like he's eaten anything at all.
Don't make fun of me. We all need salt in order to survive.
He has a point. You do lose stamina if you don't get enough salt in your body.
Yeah, I remember seeing people trying to lick the rocks back in Calaglia.
What? Why would anybody do that?
Sometimes you can find rocks out there that taste salty. They used to say it was because of all the tears we slaves shed.
Most likely, that was actually rock salt that they found. When our provisions ran low, Miguel would often bring some back for us to use. At the time, we used it because it's all we had. But now there's something hearty about rock salt I like. Even more than table salt.
Is it possible, perhaps, to find any rock salt in these parts?
It is. You have to know what you're looking for, but when I find any, I always break some up to refill our supply. The flavor even changes depending on what kind of terrain it comes from. Sometimes I end up collecting more than we need, just in case we like it.
Wow, Kisara's really serious about her salt.
You can always count on Kisara to be earnest. That's why we have to do our part and not add any more to her burden.
senses something. I hear a voice. Somebody's asking for help. Well... Hey! Got it.
Huh? Huh? I think someone's calling out for us.
They could have something they need from us.
Huh?
Well... Yeah.
No way.
Huh? Got it. Boomy! Boomy!
Heck? Are you stuck on that too?
No, really. I kinda see where they're coming from.
Are you okay with anything as long as it's round and flies? Oh, hey!
Seriously?
Hmm? Well...
Well... Hmm?
Huh? Huh?
That's just...
I guess...
Yeah.
Yeah! Huh?
Oh?
Oh, wow! All right! I wasn't expecting a thank you for that.
Maybe socializing with people is helping to jog his memory bit by bit. You did good, Law.
Thanks.
Do you sense one of your friends, Hoodle? Maybe something's going on in the forest.
Looks like we get to sleep with a roof over our heads.
Got all the ingredients for that recipe now!
Great. I'll let you cook then.
Wait, what? through this whole castle?
Oh, quit grumbling. This sort of stuff's old hat for us by now.
Yeah, you've... got a point, but...
It's not going to take forever, Law, I promise. Let's just do what we came here to do and get out.
Very well.
Well,
Hey. Pardon me?
What the hell? Do these guys not realize who we are?
Doesn't seem that way. You must think we're just damning from the town.
whatever's going on, these are Volrun soldiers. Watch yourselves.
Fire's a passion, course to display!
Armor won't save you!
Sharpness!
Double demon for this!
Fire's a passion, course in display!
Double demon fang! Eat this! Dragon
Art
swarm!
expert coming through!
Try this!
Healing circle! Dance in the wind!
Far enough!
Do it!
Okay. Double leap! In an instant! Impact block! We work well together.
When
finally time
Where are you going?
Dragon swarm!
Sharpness!
Let loose! Blending blast!
Fire's a passion, course in display!
Take this!
Radiant
Dragon
here!
swarm!
Annihilation!
Elusive
Radiant
beam!
here!
Be still! Take this! You're finished! I'm ready! Chill!
This ends now!
Consider yourself finished!
Yeah.
Hey.
You don't say.
Well...
Well?
How?
Oh, wow!
So then,
I can't believe how quickly you got all those soldiers to obey you, Dohalim.
actually, they were abiding Renin hierarchy. Not me personally.
Well, either way, it solved the problem, and that's what counts.
We've reached our destination.
I've talked to the soldiers and made it clear that they are to remain in line. Things should stay calm for the time being.
I know Renans tend to take authority extremely seriously, but you sure know how to throw your weight around as a former lord.
I only managed to get through to them because Volron's curse is lifting, but not to the extent that they can act independently as of yet. Considering we had other matters to attend to for the past month, we should consider ourselves lucky that nothing occurred during our absence.
But if they do start operating independently again, that's going to cause a whole new set of problems to deal with.
Indeed. Geneth Heros is unlike Menancia. Without intervention, they'll likely revert to oppressing the Danans as they were doing before.
Meaning there's still a lot of work to be done in this realm. Not that there aren't problems among the Danans, too.
Yes. There was no way to avoid the deep-seated conflicts that had festered here. But I just hate that we had to use your position as a lord to solve the situation, Dohalim.
Had I not intervened, yet more blood would have spilled here, and nobody wishes for that.
So, what's going to happen to the Renans here now?
Why do you ask?
We've stripped the soldiers of their armor and locked them up. They can't hurt you guys anymore. I promise.
So they're alive? They're not going to die?
What?
Those people deceived us. They did terrible, terrible things to us. They made us suffer. Long before you guys came along. For years and years and years. It was constant. Never stopped. Not even for a day. So many people died. Our parents, our children, our friends. They all died. They were murdered. And it was the Renans. The Renans were the ones who did it. They killed us. Why do they get to live after so many of us have died? The bastards should die! Every last one of them!
I know how you feel, Ganya. I used to be a slave, and I hated the Renans just like you. I took up the blazing sword to bring them down. But along the way, I've met many people and seen many things. People refusing the hand life dealt them. People who have lost loved ones, but are still trying to make this world a better place. People driven by hate who stopped before it was too late. And those who couldn't and paid with their lives. And I fought plenty of people who were all too happy to make others suffer. Believe me. But after a while, I came to realize that it's not the Renans who are our true enemies.
Then what the hell are we fighting if it's not them?
We're fighting against anyone who tries to take what doesn't belong to them.
But that's what these Renans are doing. How is that any different?
Because I judge everyone by their own actions. That goes for Danans too. Because at the end of the day, at the root of all evils committed is an individual who committed them.
You're right, Alphen. It seems like people are either blaming an entire race for one individual's sins, or an individual for everyone else's mistakes. But all that does is add more hate in a world that's already full of it. I want to help create a society where people can finally stop suffering and move beyond their pain. But if we try to do that with more violence, then we'll just end up right back where we started in the first place.
All right. Have it your way. I can't argue with the folks that helped us get back our ability to think and speak freely again.
Is that to say you trust us then?
I don't trust the Renans as far as I can throw them. I trust you guys because of who you are and what you've done.
Fair enough. We won't let you down, Ganya.
What's the matter, Kisara? Is something wrong?
Oh, no, nothing. It's fine, really. I'm just a bit worried about what'll happen to all these folks.
Right. It'll take time before they start thinking for themselves again.
Indeed, that is part of it. However, what I'm even more worried about is what will happen to them after that. What do you think they're going to want once they realize how cruel Volron was to them?
Probably revenge.
What happened to Ganeth Haros is the worst form of oppression we've seen, but treated cruelly or kindly, slaves will rise up.
Lenegis aside, there are still remnants of Renan supremacists scattered throughout Dana.
You mean all that trouble we went through to get rid of the Lords might just lead to more violence? That's the last thing I want to see happen.
Of course not. And if we don't do something to prevent it all from starting up again, there could be even more bloodshed for us to regret. There's still a lot we don't know about the Renan rulers. Whatever the face of truth behind their veil, it's on us to put a stop to them. But there is one thing that's clear. Whatever we do to finally end it, our motives can't be getting back at the Renans, or it'll all be for nothing.
So, what exactly is it that you're saying? That we should just act as if nothing happened?
Law's right. We can't expect everyone to just forget all the pain they've endured up until now. Not so easily, at least.
But we have to at least try to change course. We can't just keep allowing history to repeat itself like this.
Exactly. Look, I won't deny that between the crown contest and 300 years of oppression, there's a lot of bad blood between the Danans and the Renans. But all these problems are just too big for us to try to carry the burden on our own. We'll keep doing our part in the interim, but we need to take this one battle at a time.
Glad that work's taken care of.
I don't think we're done just yet. I want you all to stick around a little longer. There might still be people who need our help.
When you think about it, thinking for yourself can be a heavy responsibility at times.
Yeah, it's not like your mind will only ever think about good, happy things for one.
Maybe so. But I'll still take that burden over living life as a puppet serving others. That's why I want to do everything I can to help these people.
I hear a voice. Somebody's asking for help.
Oh?
What?
Yes!
Just great. What?
What?
Yes! Yes!
Nice.
Sorry.
Yes.
Just great.
White, soft, and fluffy items. Is that description supposed to be figurative or literal?
Let's check anything in the area that looks edible.
Yes!
What? Where are you going?
Since when do I need your permission to move around?
I wasn't saying that you do. Though I'm not sure why you're biting my head off about it either.
Oh, that's so typical of you. How can you be so relaxed about all this? At this very moment, the enemy is doing who knows what behind the scenes. And yet we're just sitting here twiddling our thumbs in Ganath Haros.
I know that. But our hands are tied right now. What do you want me to do? And what's gotten into you anyway? Is there something you want to say to me, Shion?
Look, you're right. Forget I said anything.
If I said something to hurt you, I'm sorry. But I honestly don't know what I said to upset you so much. I really wish you would tell me.
You don't need to apologize. You didn't say anything. It's not your fault. It's not anyone's fault. Not really.
Then why?
Please just drop it. I don't want to talk about it.
All right. If that's what you want, I won't push any further.
I'm sorry.
It's fine. Just don't be too hard on yourself, okay? All right. Having to inform a mother her son died isn't an easy thing to do.
But if not us, then who? That's why we have to find her.
Sorry.
Yes.
All right.
How can she think of putting her son to rest as work?
Because that's the way people were made to think about every aspect of their lives.
I know she doesn't mean anything bad by it. I know that, but...
It looks like she went out of town to take care of her son's body.
That's a little concerning. There's Zoogles roaming around out there. We should follow after her. I wonder what we'll find out there this time.
Most likely Zoogles, I would reckon.
I mean, other than them.
I think the animals back at the ranch should be all grown up by now.
I find the sounds of the night to be rather comforting.
yeah! There's no way you can complain about how this tastes!
Shion, could we talk a moment?
Hey, do you have time to talk? There's something I need to ask you.
Of course. What's up?
It's about the doll I used to have as a little girl. I gave it some more thought, and I still don't remember actually receiving it from anyone.
You were so little. I don't think it's that surprising you've forgotten, is it?
Yeah, but here's the thing. That doll was so old, I'm starting to think I just always had it with me from the start. I know that it's extremely unlikely, but after last time we talked, it got me thinking. Maybe you brought the doll that child made with you to Lenegis.
I couldn't be.
Are you saying you didn't? Look, logically speaking, I know it's a lot more likely that you didn't bring it with you than you did. But you can't say for sure you didn't, right? Crazier things have happened. I always thought I'd be alone, only to end up meeting you, and Law, and Rinwell, and Kisara, and Dohalim. Sometimes things happen in life that we never thought possible.
You make a good point. I left everyone and everything I knew behind 300 years ago. But now, I'm not so alone anymore.
Exactly. You crossed all those centuries to find all of us, so...
Why can't a little doll have made the same jump too?
Right? Look, it's up to you to decide if there's any meaning behind all of this. But I choose to think there is.
Yeah, I think so too. There's something beautiful about the whole thing that simply can't be denied.
I'm looking forward to breakfast. Morning. Ready to head out?
Yes.
What?
I'm afraid not.
I'm sorry.
Rinwell.
Huh?
Phew. Good. Right.
That little speech you gave back there was pretty impressive, Alphen.
If you call letting your emotions get the better of you impressive, sure.
It made them stop fighting with each other, right? However you managed it, you knocked some sense into Rinwell and Dohalim, and that mother.
Yeah. I can see my decision to travel with you was well made.
Something's eating at you again, huh?
I don't know if I would say that. I mean... Actually, I guess I do have one or two things on my mind. My people, we lived in hiding, so we never really experienced the full extent of Renan oppression. Not directly, anyway. After Almadria killed my mother and father, though, I guess that's when I started hating them so much. The Renans, I mean. But then I think of all those people who were born into slavery. The ones who never even got angry in the first place because it was all they ever knew.
I hear you. Every city we've been to, it's the resistance that gets labeled the troublemakers for having the guts to do the right thing.
When it comes down to it, sometimes I wonder which of us really has the better way.
You can't let your anger eat away at you, Rinwell. But then again, parents that way. Hell, who could really blame you for it if you did? I guess what I'm trying to say is... sorry. Hell, it's hard putting this stuff into words.
No, I get it. You're saying that grief and anger are different than hatred. I never thought of it like that. But hearing you say it, it makes sense. Thanks, La.
You're welcome?
That's courteous, aren't you?
No escape! I can carve through armor! Thank you! You're mine! The flaming side!
Your reflexes will not serve you well here.
Here I come! Sword Rain Alpha! Too fast!
Stand back. I'll trip it up.
Not today!
Nothing gets my spear. Here's evil.
Dragon Swarm! Double Demon Fang!
Rending you bloody.
You're mine! Double Demon Fang!
Fight now. You're mine. Sharpness.
Now I can let loose!
Radiant spear. This one's mine.
Take this!
Thunder field.
Here I come!
Dance in the wind.
Dragon Swarm!
Shattering the pieces. Do it.
River!
Astral energy.
Say no more.
You sure showed them.
All in a day's work. Is the blazing sword okay?
A little water's not going to hurt it.
Get lost.
You're mine!
Where are you going?
Dragon Swarm! Tayo, try this! Explosive Ring!
These ones can burn rings around us.
No escape! Double Demon Fang! Double Demon Fang! You're mine! Double Demon Fang! It's on! No escape!
On your knees.
Dragon Swarm!
I'm ready.
This ends now!
Consider yourself finished.
Wow! Look what I just found.
Coming through. Stay calm. I shall provide assistance. In a vine.
Strike!
Here, let me help.
I can shatter any steel! Elusive deity!
Here is the fury!
It got fired!
I've got this! Let a marksman handle it!
An astral art? All yours.
Astral energy!
Say no more.
Got it!
Well done! One more!
You're mine!
Holy Land!
Dragon Swarm! Sword Rain Alpha!
Fire the flame!
It's ready!
Sharpness!
Like we're gonna lose to small fry.
What a rush.
You can tell it's tough just looking at it.
Yeah. It'd probably mess us up good.
I've got a really bad feeling about this.
Raven Sergeant, yours to be let free!
It's a duel of the arts!
Eat this!
Hitting
pile driver!
Exploit the enemy's weakness.
Where are you going?
Double Demon Fang!
The fluidity of your movements is simply incredible.
Radiant
Take it down!
Blending Flash!
Elusive deity!
Begin! Take this!
Here,
Thrust! I'll take you all on!
leave the enemy's
I
arms
don't
to
know
me!
what I'd do without you.
No complaints here!
Ready to go!
Take this!
Razor Hammer!
I'm not done! It's over! Double Demon Fang!
Pierce evil!
Begin!
Sharpness!
Okay, here I go!
Primed and
Take
ready!
this!
This one's mine!
Burn in hell!
Lightning!
You're mine!
Downfall! Denied!
Sword Rain Alpha!
Gemini Alpha! There you go! Don't let up! Radiant
You're
Blood
finished!
Pierce!
Will this help?
Pain. Great.
Not on my watch! Healing Circle!
I can carve through armor!
Thunder Field! Back
Okay,
into the
here
fray!
Thanks for the healing. Watch yourself,
Explosive
okay?
ring!
Yeah, you too.
Drilling for
Glacial Spear! Fire's attack!
It's wide open!
It won't escape me!
Demon Fang! Castle!
Lightning! Downfall!
Crush!
Fire's attack!
It's on!
Poisonous flame! Lightning! Sharpness!
Explosive ring! Burn!
Burning Crush! Glacial
You're mine!
Pierce evil!
Double Demon
This
Fang!
one's mine!
Sword Rain
Freeze
Alpha!
Laser!
Try this! Blending
I
Flash!
never miss!
It's over!
Take this! Anything in armor is all
Thunder
mine!
Can you take it?
Force
Come on!
Field!
No escape!
Here, let me help! More for the not in your dreams! First aid!
I'll grind you!
Radiant Pierce!
Here I
Out
come!
of ammo!
I can carve through armor!
Magic is out!
I'm nearly done for.
The flame inside me yearns to be let free!
Water!
Double Demon Fang!
Searing flame!
Onward! Sword Rain Alpha!
Here's a healer.
Try this!
First aid!
Blending Flash!
Fire's attacking!
Burn!
Poisonous flame!
Raising you apart! It's over!
Bloody howling!
Here, let me help! First aid!
Explosive ring!
Poisonous flame! Sharpness!
Here I come! Dragon Swarm!
Got it.
It's
Now
over!
no chance.
Double Demon Fang! Sword Rain Alpha! Try this!
Rotating pile!
Blending Flash!
I'll be saving this one!
Dragon Swarm!
Rotating pile!
I owe you, Keon. Healing is what my arts do best. All mine can do is cause havoc and
Can't get out of
destruction.
this!
Any more of this and I'll burn out.
Okay, here I go!
The tempest engulfs you!
No escape!
This one's mine!
You're finished!
Not on my watch! Reload! Hear me! Flame of Fury! Burning Crush! Spear!
Amazing.
Here's a healing art! First aid! Holy Land!
Ignite!
Armor won't save you!
You're mine!
I'm not done!
I'm all stuffed up!
Try!
It looks like you got this one covered!
Try this!
Supernova!
Explosive ring!
Raging Cascade! Glacial Spear!
Sword Rain Alpha! Try this!
Blade!
I'll be saving this one!
Blending Flash!
It's weakened.
This ends now!
Resonate with the earth!
Sword Rain Alpha! Try this!
Seal!
Blending Flash!
Get on in there with the others! No more playing nice!
This one's all mine!
Light, focus your attack!
Here I come!
It's in your hands.
You'll pay for
Everyone's
that!
still doing it?
Right?
Never mind us. You worry about you, Rinwell.
Right! I still got fight in me yet! Illuminate the night! Magic is out!
Anything in armor is all mine!
This should do
I'll
it!
bring you back from death to
Take
this!
this! Try harder! Now!
Arch Shield! Lightning
Now!
Defense!
Try harder! My turn!
No rest for the wicked.
My turn!
Ready to go!
Not a chance!
Illuminate the dark! Magic is in! Holy
Here.
land!
Strike!
Confiscated!
Dragon Swarm!
Imbue this vanquished soul with life,
Illuminate the dark!
resuscitation.
Is this it?
Holy
I couldn't... make it in time.
Now you see what I can do! Denied! Showtime!
Rending you apart!
Your hands now.
Take this!
Is this what real pain feels like?
You're mine! Dragon Swarm! Okay, here I come! Dragon
They're all
Swarm!
coming after me!
I'm coming, Ridwell.
I'm not scared. I'm totally fine.
Stay away from my friends!
Sleep now.
This should do it! Dragon Swarm! The flame inside me, yours to be let free!
Eagle assault!
Burn!
Flinger flash! Now I'm in the groove!
No escape!
Armor won't save you! Almost there!
Oh, close enough. Take it away, Law.
I thought you'd never ask.
Here's a healing arc! Shield up the right hand!
There!
Lightning! Too much to handle! Fire's attack! Let me help! Flame! First
Take this!
I feel like
Dragon
me
Swarm!
What the? Oh, you are gonna pay for that!
Double Demon Fang!
Not my finest.
Dragon Swarm! No! It can't end here! I'm not done yet!